Yes, good morning. This is Matt Amin's Business. I'm Andrew Marije. Today is the 12th of September. That is 2022. And of course, with a very amazing discussion today on how businesses can definitely leverage on ICT solutions in order to outcompete the foreign related businesses. And of course, here we are talking about the Buy Uganda, Build Uganda perspective. But of course, despite the fact that we push this whole agenda, it is quite very important that the quality, adding on the quality of the final product is quite very key. Now, I'm going to start off with a report here and taking a look at a general report, most especially on how businesses on a global scale can leverage on ICT solutions, that is to enhance productivity. Now, of course, majority of the researchers have definitely agreed on the importance of information, that is communication technology, for the growth of businesses. That is according to the observance that was done through a report between 2005, 1995 and 2006, And we see that the contribution from increased investment in ICT capital almost doubled. That is ICT capital deepening, and there is more than, according to that report between 1995 and 2006, it clearly reveals that there was a double-fold, a twofold, more than twofold increase, that is in the total factor productivity, that is looking at both inside and outside of information communication technology. Now, for the post-2000 period, of course, heading into the new millennium, we see that we find that the contribution of investment in ICT capital to capital growth fell, and that actually, when the investment falls, kind of the productivity, we are talking about the final the final product being delivered is largely affected, and this can actually well display, can actually be displayed well when you remember what happened to the Chinatown incidents, which worried quite a number of, most especially local investors in terms of competitiveness with the foreign owned businesses. But of course, this is something that can actually easily be dealt with if emerging, if businesses actually we have in Uganda today can easily adapt. We've seen this in Tanzania, we've seen this in Kenya, and it's actually quite very efficient. Now, over the years, the information and communication technology industry has actually played a vital role in driving innovation and enhancing productivity. That is for those businesses that are actually participating or investing into that. Now, in order to maintain a competitive edge, and in order to maintain a competitive edge, it is essential for businesses to closely monitor and adapt to emerging trends in information communication technology. That is from artificial intelligence, that is to the Internet of Things, and these technologies are revolutionizing the way organizations function and engage with their customers at large. Now, the ICT industry is continuously undergoing what we call growth expansion, which shapes the industry, talking about lifestyles and operations of major businesses in Africa, Asia, and all across the world. Now, of course, this year's studies predict that information communication technology will be at the forefront of innovation and transformation. And of course, industry leaders still believe that cybersecurity, data analytics, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, talking about quantum computing and the blockchain technology will further evolve and revolutionize productivity of the businesses. Now, of course, here we're talking about the Internet of Things, the interconnectivity of the different devices in order to communicate, where devices can communicate with each other. And now we see that that kind of a mode, what we call the Internet of Things, has actually become a crucial component in creating an intrinsically linked corporate and business ecosystem. Now, this technology refers to the networked connectivity of the objects, talking about tangible assets, allowing them to gather and exchange data simultaneously. And of course, the interconnectivity between the different components improves the efficiency and responsiveness of operations. Now, of course, for instance, in manufacturing, sensors talking about integrated with the Internet of Things may constantly observe the state of equipment in real time. And now, of course, this enables the anticipation and mitigation of equipment malfunctions, leading to a reduction in the product over the time. And of course, these are reports that are being drafted by the various organizations, most especially when it comes to to exploring business productivity and information communication technology. Now, in 2023 September, 26th September, we see that MTN Uganda launched what we call Do Business Better with MTN ICT Solutions campaign to usher a new era of business transformation. Yeah, so different networks, they are taking over these, developing packages for the business community in order to benefit efficiently. Now, it unveiled this groundbreaking, what we call the Do Business with MTN ICT Solutions, which is quite transformative, which is a transformative initiative that marks a significant expansion from telecommunications to technology solutions. Now, this campaign is definitely set to reshape the landscape of business operations and also propel Ugandan enterprises into the modern digital age. Now, at the heart of this campaign, when it was launched, we're talking about around 26th of September 2023. At the heart of this campaign was the introduction of what we call a dynamic portfolio of offerings led by the synergy between the group and the Microsoft Cloud services at the same time. Now, this strategic partnership empowers businesses with Microsoft industry-leading cloud solutions, enabling them to thrive in an ever-evolving world. Now, with the access to Microsoft services, we're just getting back into time here. Businesses can definitely boost productivity, talking about fostering remote collaboration and fortified data security, all while enjoying unprecedented scalability and talking about the flexibility bit of it. So that is a recap for what happened that was last year. And of course, we've seen different companies talking about Huawei that are pushing for digital productivity, because it's the way to go. Talking about most especially the Internet of Things, talking about the blockchain technology. We've seen quite lots of conferences that have been held and seeing quite a number of young developers that are participating into this particular field. And I believe personally, according to my opinion, they are contributing to, there is a new trend of actually doing business that is coming in through this new generation, and many participants are doing this. Now, Huawei here, just recently, as of 4th April 2024, it pushed for what we call digital productivity. Now, of course, the company, this was Huawei in Nigeria, in Lagos, unveiled a series of new intelligent technologies that can provide more efficient services to help various industries. Now, one of the solutions, according to the company, was the high-quality Wi-Fi 7 campus network solution. And according to the company, the new solution was offering high-quality transmission, talking about stable production, talking about security assurance for digital services alike. So that is something we see. We've seen this with MTN, seeing this with Hawaii, MTN doing in Uganda, Hawaii, Nigeria. So all these various developments, I believe it's all about how positive we are as a society if we are to effectively adapt to these technologies. Yeah, but of course later on in the at the business, in our business inside discussion, I'm going to be joined with Vincent Masiko. He's the CEO of Nagsoft Technologies, and in my discussion with him, we shall be taking a look at how local businesses in Uganda, we shall this conversation down to here because his company, Nagsoft Technologies, is actually very vocal when it comes to making customized softwares to different businesses, and this is quite very vital when it comes to businesses embracing this. They have the school monitors, those that work with clinics, and all this. So we shall be having that experience when we get into a discussion with him, and he will be telling us from his own experience how actually the businesses they have served as Nagsoft Technologies, how have those customized softwares rather been essential as a key factor or a key tool, most especially when it comes to helping them increase productivity and outcompete others into that. Now, still, according to, I'm going to wind with this up and we get into a break, and we shall be returning shortly to really proceed with that discussion. This is from the European Union, a report here, just briefly, which talks about, which presented statistics for economic developments in the information communication technology, but of course trying to display the possibility of incorporating ICT in any enterprises, most especially for small and intermediary enterprises. How essential is it if those enterprises incorporate ICT solutions, and how, to what degree this incorporation can actually lead to higher yields in a long period of time. Of course, I will now return after this break. We shall be, of course, continuing those discussions, and we shall be taking a look at what's making headlines into the press, and also later take a look at what's happening across the borders of East Africa and East Africa at the same time. Stick around.
Smart 24, driving business.
Mama nyabo, ino internet wenyukanga ekizungirizi. Ate kamera ya yolumamyo. Banange ebyandaka ku buggo. Buno mugano gwennyini. Funa kabodi supakati ku nsimbi ezisaliddwako ng'otandika kusinza emitwalo 49 zokka. Usasule mpola mpola. Sinsi 833 buli lunaku. Weewangulira omugano gwa kabodi super okuva ku MTN Christmas eno. Weefunire gig 2 eza data wa MTN buli mwezi okumala emyezi 8. Weegambulire kabodi super kati okuva ku dduuka lya MTN wonna mu ggwanga. Everywhere you go, MTN. Ekolera wansi w'amateeka ga UCC.
Everyone has a favorite housemate, and the power to keep your favorite in Big Brother's house is by voting. They need your vote each week, and here's how. You can vote on the website or mobile site. You can also vote using the My